Hello and welcome to NewFilmmakers Los Angeles. My name is Danny De Lillo. We're here at the South Park Center. I'm here with Itziar with her movie, A Heart Dies Twice. Let's take a look at the clip.
Have you ever wanted something so desperately, to the point that you bet your heart on it, even if deep down inside you knew you were gonna lose it? My name is Nika, and this is the story of the day my heart died for the first time. The second is when it stopped beating, but I'll tell you about that another day.
Itziar, I'm so happy to be with you.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your film. Like, I'm still in it, in this thriller, and I wrote in my notes, it's brilliant, 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 give me more. But for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis.
Well, it's about two thieves in love who, after a successful bank robbery, hide in a motel room to celebrate their heist until the truth comes knocking.
It does come knocking, and it's like it's an adrenaline rush to watch your film. Like I just had like 3 Red Bulls after watching it. It was so good. I love movies like this. I love that kind of like just the action and the greatness is in a short film. It's hard sometimes to do that, right?
Yes.
Where did the inspiration come from when you're creating this project?
Heartbreak. Is that good enough?
Yeah. Hey, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm super passionate about the human exploration. I'm also an actress, and it's something that, you know, I really, really enjoy getting to understand each other through what I go through is probably what you go through too, maybe through different circumstances, right?
Yeah.
And I find that we often talk about love and love stories, and we all, you know, want to write it in songs and write it in poetries and, you know, talk about it in films, but we don't always talk about what happens when we do find that amazing love and actually are not ready for it, right? Or maybe through our baggage, personal baggage, we end up rejecting it and sabotaging the story and the possibilities. So, you know, I just immerse myself into that, and I love entertaining. So I thought that it could be interesting to tell the story under a setting that it's not a romantic comedy or something more common, so to speak, and find two people that are eclectic and different and have, you know, different backgrounds like that, and being able to find their love story also under those circumstances.
You did it so well. Like it really was. I was just captivated because there's so much. You had so much kind of context in there as well. I was trying to work out the relationship and everything, and it was really, really, really entertaining. What was fascinating to me is I always love when you know, in these particular kind of style films, you had such a really cool style. Like even just the whole motel room, like everything was just really stylistic. Do you kind of have an idea going in of how you kind of want it to look? Because I just love the way that it was shot and the way it looked.
Yes. I mean, we did quite a lot of, you know, pre-prod work, and you know how that goes. I like to work on things that even if they are invisible in a way to the audience, I know they have a meaning, from you know, color palettes to, you know, certain choices like that, and everything. But you know, filmmaking is such a detail-oriented work, and at the end of the day, even if people don't notice that everything is there, they get a feeling, they get an energy, and hopefully that translated. But I wanted something that was mystical in a way as well, because I'm super drawn to that. And I wanted it to be in the desert because I felt that the desert brings its own energy to the story, and can also invite to that magical exploration a little bit, and to talk about something that is metaphysical in a way, and you know, it's just like trying to entertain at the end of the day. I'm really passionate about that.
It was so good. And tell us about your cast, because they were amazing. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I'm like, how many threats are you? How many triple threats or whatever? Front of camera, behind camera. Right. How was that process like on camera and working with the rest of your cast?
Well, you know, what can I tell you? Ben and Dennis and Jeff, they are amazing actors, so they made it really easy for me. I guess the real challenge there is to be able to feel the shoes of a director and an actor at the same time, which...
How is that?
It's something nobody should do, but...
You did it well.
Thank you. But it was only possible because I was very well surrounded, right? And being able to work in pre-production with everybody so they could understand your vision and support it in the moments where you were not checking and and so everybody had a very clear vision of that, and they were so supportive. I really all the team, the result, it's teamwork. And what we kind of like what we did, Ben and I, was we knew each other from before, and we studied together, so we found a way to get together with our acting coach, and we got together. I shared with her my vision for the story and the backstory of the characters and all that. And she's freaking amazing. So we were able to get together, the three of us, and that allowed me to step out of the director's shoes and discover things about Nika that I would not if I'm just interested in how the story should look like, because I also wrote it, so I'm like, you get a little bit control freakish about everything.
Of course.
But, the actor's job and journey is about discovering things that maybe nobody even thought about. And that allowed me to go there, thanks to Cynthia Levin, who, guide us in the process.
I mean, you wrote it, you directed it, you're in it. Like, I mean, I'm so proud of you. It's just, you did a really fantastic job. What was kind of like, I mean, either production side of things or even being in it, what was the hardest part that you had to kind of work through? Any challenges? Was there any challenges on set or anything?
Well, I mean, in general, always the challenges that come with limited budget, anything that might happen on set the day of puts you in a rush because you cannot have an extra day. And trying to fit everything in a one-day shoot was really challenging.
It's a one-day shoot as well?
It was supposed to be, but we ended up having to shoot the final act of the movie that it's outdoors. We had to do it the day after.
Great job. One-day shoot. That's amazing what you could do in a day.
We tried.
Yeah.
But the outdoor scene was shot the day after, and that was the challenge because it was freaking cold.
Oh, really?
Absolutely
We'd never have known.
So it was how to be able to speak and not, be like, I'm here that was really hard. And again, we help each other. You know how it is on set. When you are with a good team of people, everything is possible. Because
I thought you created good energy, though. I know I can feel you got good energy, so I'm sure that's probably why half the battle was solved, But listen, I mean, I again, the only thing I didn't like is that it was over. I was like, can you give me more? No, I want to know more about this horror. Look at where are they going to go next? They can go around America and just feed America. I love it. What was there room for extension, or is that happening? Yeah.
I have worked on it a little bit, because for me, when I wrote it, it was more in the perspective of what is a glimpse on a day of these people.
Yeah.
And it has an arc, but it definitely is just a snippet of a longer story.
So it's you're gonna do a longer.
I mean, if we can get the finance, we can make a. Where's my camera?
Where's the checks, please? Yeah, camera. Just we need money, please. I mean, it could be a series, could be a movie, could be a lot of things. I just love the characters. Like I fell in love with these characters and this storyline. I was like, no, I want to. Don't be over. So good job on you. What was it like having this film? Obviously, we're so happy to have it at NewFilmmakers LA, but it's extra special when it's partnered with the Academy, and particularly a celebration, in the States of Hispanic Heritage Month, and a great focus on Latinx filmmakers. Like, how was this whole experience for you?
It was. I'm extremely thankful. Like for me, there is this sense of pride, not only when it's any festival, when it's part of like a community and you can feel you belong. Me being an immigrant and coming here from sometimes a country that is not very well regarded in the Latino community, with all the reasons in the world, because it's a country that has made a lot of harm in the past, but finding that I can still belong, because through the language, and we have a shared culture, we want it or not. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel sometimes that I have my butt in between two chairs, because the American market doesn't see me as they're equal. I have an accent, I'm not from here, you know. And then sometimes I can feel that in the Latino community can be a little bit sensitive to the subject because I'm from Spain. So when somebody creates an environment like NFMLA and focusing Hispanic and Latino cinema, and you have room there and you can talk and you can share your own perspective and vision, you cannot be anything else but grateful and feel like, you know, you're blessed to be in the room. So.
Well, you have a lovely accent, so, you know, it's beautiful. No, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're making film. What is next for you? Like working on
next? I'm currently immersed in developing a TV show, a bilingual fantasy drama episodic. It's an ensemble cast story set in Miami, very mystical. What can I say? I'm only going to say good things about it.
Yeah, of course. I'm watching it already.
So yeah, I'm just immersed in that, you know, writing the first season. I'm not waiting on anyone, getting my head on it, and determined to produce it independently, finding a good partner for it, and putting good content out there for the audience that is ready to watch Hispanic and Latino characters under other lights, you know, that it's not, we don't want to be the victims here anymore. We are warriors. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like that's our true story. So, and to entertain. We don't have to talk about the same things all the time. We are whole, complete human beings, and we can be part of any story. And you know, just that's the focus. And at the same time, we can showcase the richness of the cultures and put it under an envelope that is very entertaining, like the fantasy horror genre. So yeah, just into that and looking for the right partner to put it out there.
Isn't it great when you've got the power of the pen, like you're going to write this, you know what I mean? Like you are going to articulate the stories you want to, you know, want the world to see, which I think is so great. And I'm already on season 5, episode 3. So please make it happen.
We hope to have you there.
Actually. I hope so. Oh my God, yes.
Let's make it a deal.
Oh, deals. I love deals on camera. No, listen, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud that you're just doing such great work and you've got such a wonderful creative vision. I just want to finalize, like, is there any advice that you have in your career thus far? Maybe you could kind of share with our filmmaking audience, anything you kind of go by that, you know, you could support others out there trying to follow in your footsteps?
That's a tough one. Listen to your gut. There's a reason why you feel the way you feel and why you desire what you desire. And if something, when you think about something, you put in yourself, in your mind yourself into a specific situation, you imagine yourself making movies, being in front of the camera or behind, it doesn't matter. And that makes you feel happy. It's because that's where you're supposed to be. That's your north. Follow that. If it stops feeling good, then it's fine. Just find again your north and go for that. Happiness is the north. That's what I'll always say.
Did you listen, everybody? Because you should, okay? Because listen, follow your gut. You can't get more than that. Listen, I love just spending time with you and talking about your fantastic film. I really just need you just to keep making it because I'm already a fan. I want to see more, okay? So well done on your film. Please, best wishes for the next part of the journey and keep making more movies for us, please.
Thank you so much. Well done.